Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how you can create your own sand farm in Minecraft. For this we're not going to use the end portal to dupe sand. We're going to use my own data pack called Pyramid Farms. This data pack will spawn husks instead of normal mobs in a desert pyramid, and these husks will drop sand when they die. You can download the data pack from the link in the description below. Put the file in the data pack directory of your own world, type reload in chat, and when you see this message, the data pack is now enabled. After enabling the data pack, it's time for us to find a desert pyramid. And hey, what's that? Well, let's see if this actually works. When we try to spawn a zombie inside of the bounding box of the pyramid, it will be replaced with a husk. And when we kill it, it has a chance to drop sand. When we spawn the zombie outside of the bounding box, it will just do nothing and burn. But how do we know how large the bounding box is? Well, we can use MiniHut for that. Using MiniHut, we can see the actual size of the bounding box. Let's dig it out a bit so we can see it even better. As you can see, the bounding box isn't that far inside of the ground. And when we go to spectator mode, we can also see the treasure area isn't even part of it. So what we want to do is go to one of the corners, pick the block just below the bounding box, press F3, and look at the targeted block on the right side. Keep those coordinates somewhere. We need those for the first layer when we build the farm. Starting from the corner block, we can create 5 spawning layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at this layer we will have a roof. The bounding box itself is 21 by 21 blocks. Here you see a list of building materials we need for the farm. The building blocks like sandstone and glass can be replaced with any kind or color you want. I just removed all blocks around the pyramid using World Edit. This isn't necessary, you can also light up all the caves around the farm in a 128 block radius. We already placed the block we noted earlier. From this we're going to start our first spawning layer. You can choose any block you want, but for this tutorial we're going to use sandstone. So let's create a first layer, and we want it to be 21 by 21. Let's do that. Now that we got our first layer in, we want to mark out the other layers. We create a 2 high spawning space and then the next layer. And repeat that. On this block we want our sandstone slab, and this is going to be our roof. Now let's fill in all the layers. After we filled in all layers, it's good to test them out first. The easiest way to do this is to wait for the night, or in our case just set it, and take a distance of at least 24 blocks from the farm. To test it, make sure every layer spawns husks. If one of the layers is spawning regular mobs, it is placed incorrectly and is not inside of the bounding box. As you can see, in our case, every layer spawns at least 1 husk. Now it's time to build our drop chute. We want to start, go to the top layer and create a hole of 3 by 3 in the middle. Repeat that for each layer. Now that we got a hole in each layer, we want to start with adding a temporary platform here and then build a glass wall from here all the way to the top. Now drop down to the first layer again and start adding grindstones here and take them all the way to the top. When you have put in the grindstones, drop down to the bottom and start placing a pillar of glass to the top. Now that we got this glass pillar in, we want to start adding our turtle eggs. So go down to the bottom and remove these 6 blocks. Then place a block here and put our turtle egg on it. Now pillar up to the 3rd floor. And also put a glass block in the center with a turtle egg. And now we want the pillar just below the top layer. And we want to put it 1 block down. And then remove this temporary pillar again. Now we can start adding our trapdoors. This will prevent husks from jumping up the turtle eggs. We want to start here. And the easiest way to do this is just stand on the trapdoor and jump and place until you reach the top. When you reach the top, just place this one here and then go stand on it again and open them all up. Now do the same on the other side. Now that we have our drop chute in, we want to go to the top layer, remove this block and replace it with a trapdoor. Go down to the bottom of the farm. On the bottom side, we want to create a drop chute that is at least 24 blocks high. You just build it like this. And then extend it 24 blocks to the bottom. After we created our drop chute, we want to place a chest right here. And then put some hoppers leading into that chest. Instead of a chest, it's recommended to add a larger storage system, and you can even filter out the items if you want. Now it is time to put in the walls. We're going to use tinted glass on each side of the farm. You can also use regular glass here, but then you need to add a 14 block roof to prevent daylight from coming into the farm. I will create one with the roof in the Google download. When we placed in all the walls, we want to start removing the torches. After this, you will see husks spawning immediately. To enhance pack spawning, we want to create a glass layer that's around 6 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then put it on all sides and fill it in. Now when we got the platform on all sides, we want to connect them up in the corners like this. Do this for each corner and also fill them in. After you placed in the corners, the farm is done. As you can see, it already started to spawn a lot of husks. The current storage is overflowing a lot, so make sure to create your own storage solution that can handle all the sand that comes in. Well, that's it for this tutorial. Enjoy all the sand, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!